Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for March of 2017. This month, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what comes up for you this month of March 2017. I think it's going to be a busy month for you, to say the least, but let's see what comes up for you this month here. Yeah, definitely very work focused, but you start off with the King of Clubs, wanting to be an authority, trying to be an authority on something, trying to reach a new level. Very good card for working hard, very good card for learning as well. Capricorn in particular should be learning this year, for sure. And learning as much as they can, definitely. And, this card is a great card for, again, self-education, reading books and things like that. But, again, also a card of us becoming a specialist, as I always say with the clubs cards. They're cards of, if you're working towards something in business or work, it's like, it's a card of not becoming a doctor, but becoming like a plastic surgeon who specializes in, like, nose reconstruction or something. It's about being very specialized and really focusing on what you're doing. So sometimes I think, like, maybe if you have your own business and things aren't really working out, it just says, hey, become more focused and more kind of delve in deeper and become and specialize a little bit more. And that will actually lead to more success for you. And it will allow you to become an authority, which this card is about being an authority, becoming an authority and becoming recognized as well. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. Thinking about past difficulties and having dealt with a lot of difficulties in the past, I always say, this card's like the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Death card all wrapped up into one. It's like about having carried a heavy burden, having been through a lot of difficulties, but ultimately moving past those things and kind of seeing those things being left in the past. So to me, it's a good card, actually. It can represent death and things like that, but it's mostly a good card of moving past obstacles. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts. Eight of Hearts is a card that represents gifts from the universe. Getting a gift from the universe for putting in a lot of hard work. Again, you could be rewarded even if you've been working really hard and haven't seen any gifts or anything coming in. This card can bring in gifts and bring in success after a long time of not having any. So I really like to see that for you. Great card for socializing as well. What else do we have here? Yeah, I think it would be a good time for you to socialize and try to meet up with other people. It's a very social card, and it can also represent love coming in for you as well. It does represent that you need to how do I put this? It's like a card of working on love. It's a card of needing to either work on yourself or work on how you view love or how you see love and if you want it to come in. So it's definitely a card of needing to figure all those things out. So a lot of you could be working on those things, but again, it's a good card because it can allow those things to come in, which is nice. Next, you have the Nine of Clubs. Really great card for you this month. It's a card of recognition and being recognized for something, receiving some sort of reward for something or some sort of achievement, reaching some sort of goal. So it's a great card for goals and achievement. I really like this card a lot. And it's a great card for bragging about yourself, as I always say, as well. It's a great card of trying to stand out, trying to get people to recognize you, get people to notice you. Sometimes I also think this card comes up when you're not putting yourself out there enough, when you're not trying to take on responsibilities. Maybe you have a business and maybe you have an opportunity to kind of post your business somewhere or something like that, but it's like a card of not doing that. So make sure to do it. Make sure to try to stand out with this card. It's also a card that gives you a lot of chances. It gives you a lot of chances to get things you want. So I really like to see that. Next, you have the Joker. Joker says you're going to be really busy this month. You're going to be doing a lot of things and kind of running around and doing a lot. But it's a good card because it gives you the energy to do it. It gives you the energy to handle a lot of business, to handle doing a lot. It gives you a lot of energy to kind of do the things you need to do. So definitely like to see that. Next, you have the Jack of Diamonds, which is you this month, which is nice. You're showing up as yourself, as your own sign. Puts you in a position of strength and a position of power. Jack of Diamonds is also the only Jack in the deck that wants to be the king. So it kind of says you're working your way to the top. You want to be the king. You want to reach the top. And it says that you will do that. Very good card for finances. It does say that you there needs to be balance here. Sometimes when you show up as a Jack of Diamonds, it says you also need to make sure to play. You need to have time for yourself to do things that you want to do on your own. And finally, you have the Six of Diamonds, starting a lot of new things. I think a lot of you it says you're on the right path. Number one, sixes are, cards that say you're moving in the right direction. You're doing the right things to get what you want. But the Six of Diamonds says you're planting a lot of seeds and you're starting a lot of new things to get the things that you want. So really good card there. Very good for money card. Very good card for like more prosperity and more abundance. But again, mostly a card of working towards things. But like I say on this card, sometimes I think that it's a card of having just a better direction, understanding better what you need to be doing. So I really like to see that. But looks like an awesome month for you. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.